USCIS rumor exposed. No secret green card overhaul on November 15th. Today, we're clearing confusion surrounding the so-called November 15th green card overhaul. Social media platforms are flooded with alarming claims that USCIS will secretly launch a financial scoring system using artificial intelligence, credit reports, and debt data. Creators allege that the Department of Homeland Security will automatically evaluate financial stability, creditworthiness, and previous public benefits to determine green card eligibility. Some posts warn that anyone who received pandemic aid, unemployment benefits, or has existing debt could be instantly denied under a new digital risk scoring model. To add fear, the rumor claims applications filed after November 15th will face harsher financial reviews through an AI-driven self-sufficiency mandate. These claims sound sophisticated but are entirely false. None of these systems exist, and no such rule has been announced, filed, or approved anywhere. Let's break down the facts verified through USCIS.gov, DHS.gov, and the Federal Register to separate fiction from actual immigration updates happening in 2025. Claim 1. A secret USCIS overhaul. There is absolutely no record of any rule, policy, or memo set for implementation on November 15th, 2025. USCIS and DHS have not published any new guidance, proposed regulations, or internal instructions relating to a financial scoring algorithm or automated denial process. Every rule affecting immigration must appear in the Federal Register before enforcement, and no such notice exists for any change taking effect that day. The supposed deadline being spread online has no legal foundation, no procedural backing, and no connection to real agency operations. Claim 2. AI scoring of applicants. USCIS uses digital tools only to prevent fraud and improve case tracking, but does not use artificial intelligence to rank or score applicants financially. All 485 applications are still manually reviewed by trained USCIS officers following laws passed by Congress and long-standing adjudication procedures. There is no automated risk assessment model that can approve, deny, or label applicants based on their debt, income, or spending history. This idea originated from speculative social media interpretations, not any verified government announcement, press briefing, or policy directive. Claim 3. A new financial test. The financial self-sufficiency standard remains governed by the 2022 DHS Public Charge Final Rule, which is still the active policy framework today. Only long-term institutional care or cash-based welfare assistance can negatively affect a green card case under this current interpretation. Programs such as Medicaid, food stamps, or temporary pandemic benefits are not disqualifying and carry no automatic penalty in public charge assessments. No agency is expanding eligibility reviews to include personal credit reports, student loans, or household debt under any existing USCIS rule. Claim 4. Sponsor requirements removed. The family sponsor continues to be the central factor in financial qualification under the Affidavit of Support, Form I-864. Sponsors must maintain income levels above 125% of federal poverty guidelines, exactly as before, to protect the immigrant applicant. Nothing has changed regarding sponsor liability or their role in ensuring the applicant does not become a financial burden to the government. The applicant's individual debt or spending habits have no bearing on green card approval when the sponsor meets the established income requirement. Claim 5. Refugee or asylum restrictions. Refugees and asylees remain fully exempt from public charge scrutiny. No new medical or financial screening layers were introduced for humanitarian categories in 2025. These programs continue under existing humanitarian protections, meaning the online claims about extra vetting or financial profiling are completely unfounded. USCIS has not issued any documentation or update altering this protection for refugee or asylum adjustment cases. What actually changed in 2025? The real USCIS updates during 2025 were small procedural reforms intended to streamline paperwork and reduce duplicate submissions. USCIS merged Form I-864W directly into Form I-485 to eliminate confusion and unnecessary attachments for exemption-based categories. The I-485 was redesigned with improved layout and updated language aligning federal terminology for gender and job portability sections. These changes were introduced to simplify form completion and prevent clerical rejections, not to alter any underlying eligibility rules. Medical exam and payment changes. Applicants are now strongly encouraged to submit the I-693 medical examination form together with the I-485 adjustment package to avoid delays. This reduces later requests for evidence and shortens processing times, benefiting applicants rather than adding new scrutiny. Additionally, starting October 28, USCIS discontinued personal checks, requiring all paper applications to be paid electronically via debit, credit, or ACH transfer. This reform is part of digital modernization for efficiency, not any financial vetting or applicant scoring initiative. Employment-based clarifications. Supplement J was slightly reworded to clarify employment-based job portability under AC21, but did not introduce any new eligibility thresholds or time requirements. Contrary to viral claims, applicants are not required to show a full year of continuous employment before green card approval. Each employment-based adjustment continues to be evaluated under the same regulatory standards that have existed for nearly 2 decades. Why the rumors spread so fast? The rumor mixed real procedural updates with old public charge fears and framed them as part of a new AI crackdown to gain viral attention. Once a few large creators shared the story, hundreds of smaller accounts copied it without verifying any of the information against primary sources. These misleading videos exploit fear to generate engagement from immigrants who already feel anxious about slow processing and unpredictable timelines. The fastest way to stop misinformation is to rely exclusively on official announcements from USCIS, DHS, or trusted legal professionals. Key takeaways. There is no USCIS overhaul on November 15th, no artificial intelligence scoring system, and no new financial barrier for green card applicants. The only real adjustments involve simplified forms, faster medical submission, and electronic payments that improve processing times, not eligibility conditions. Every green card application continues under the same rules established in the 2022 Public Charge Framework and a long-standing affidavit of support system. The viral panic was a manufactured hoax built from half-truths, designed purely to exploit immigrant anxiety for clicks, views, and engagement. Final word. If you hear anyone mentioning the November 15th green card overhaul, you can confidently tell them it does not exist. No new denial system, no AI algorithm, and no financial scoring framework are being implemented by DHS or USCIS. These rumors are entirely false, and verified sources confirm no change in eligibility, adjudication, or sponsor evaluation standards for 2025. Here at U.S. Immigration Intel, we verify every update before publication to ensure you receive accurate, reliable, and stress-free immigration news. If this breakdown helped clear confusion, remember to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon for future verified updates.